I've been walking through these empty rooms where we used to dance until the dawn. Your laughter echoes in the corners now, but the silence tells me you are gone. The photographs still line the mantle here, each one a window to what we were. Before the words got lost between us, before we learned that love could hurt.
I drive past places that we used to know, the coffee shop, the park where we would run. Your voice still calls my name in crowded places, though I know that time has made us strangers love. The memories play like old recordings, worn and faded, but they won't let go. I wonder if you feel it too sometimes, this ache that settles in my bones, where the light still shines in the space between what we were and what we've become, where the light still shines through the tears unseen. Maybe love's not really done.
I found your letter in my jacket pocket from that summer when the world felt right. You wrote about forever like you meant you now. Forever feels like just one night. I kept the bracelet that you gave me, though I told myself I'd throw it out. Sometimes I catch myself still wearing it, like faith I can't quite live without, where the light still shines in the space between what we were and what we become, where the light still shines through the tears unseen. Maybe love's not really done. If I could take back every harsh word spoken, if I could find the courage to call your name, would you answer? Would you listen? When we find our way back home, home again, where the light still shines in the space between, in the space between what we were and what we become. I used to think love was just a word, something people said but never really meant. But here we are, I've been scared to let you see me, all the broken parts I carry from the times I trusted blindly, and they left me here to worry. But you make it feel so easy when you look at me that way, like you see beyond the pieces that I'm still afraid to say. I've been waiting for this moment when you'd finally let me in to the places where you're hurting, where your healing can begin. I don't need you to be perfect, I just need you to be you. Let me be the one who catches every single falling tear.
We both know what it's like to fall, we both know what it cost, but maybe what we found is worth the risk, worth everything we lost. One step closer to forever, one step closer to you and me, one step closer to forever. We'll
this is where we're meant to be. One step closer to forever, one step closer to forever, one step closer, you and me.
When I wake up in the morning and I see you lying there, all the walls I built come tumbling down like they were never there. When you whisper that you love me in that sleepy morning voice, I remember why I waited, why you were my only choice. We both know what it's like to fall, we both know what it costs, but maybe what we found is worth the risk, worth everything we lost. One step closer to forever, one step closer to you and me, one step closer to forever, this is where we're meant to be. One step closer to forever, one step closer to forever, one step closer, you and me. Remember when we said we'd never put our hearts out there again? But here we are, believing that this time might never end.
One step closer to forever, one step closer to forever.
Ooh. One step closer to forever, one step closer to you and me, one step closer to forever, this is where we're meant to be. One step closer to forever, one step closer to forever, one step closer to forever, one step closer, you and me. One step closer to forever, one step closer to forever, one step closer, you and me.
Walls I built so high, starting to come down. Your patient smile breaks through silence I've been wearing like a crown. Never thought I'd feel this safe in someone's arms, but here you are, waiting through all my false alarms.
Watched you heal from scars that weren't mine to make. I'd hold your broken pieces if that's what love would take. And standing at your door with hope inside my chest, knowing that together we could be our very best. It's scary letting go of all we used to know, but something real is growing here.
One step closer to forever, hand in hand through any weather. What we have is worth the risk, worth the leap, worth all of this. One step closer, getting stronger, can't keep running any longer. Your heart and mine aligned, this love is by design. Not the ghost of someone who left me with these scars. When you say my name, the world makes sense again.
Every day I wake up grateful that you stayed, even when I stumbled,
Even when I was afraid.
now I understand
that home is supposed to feel. It's scary letting go of all we used to know, but something real is going here. One step closer to forever, hand in hand through any weather. What we have is worth the risk, worth the leap, worth all of this. One step closer, getting stronger, can't keep
us how to trust, how to bend but never break. Every breath we take together
shows us what's at stake. One step closer to forever, hand in hand through any weather. What we have is worth the risk, worth the leap, worth all of this. One step closer, getting stronger, can't keep running any longer. Your heart and mine align. This love is by design. One step closer, one step closer to forever.
Remember when we laughed till dawn, your head against my shoulder. Now I'm sitting here alone, wondering if it's over. Used to know your every thought, every breath you take. Now there's distance in your eyes, and my heart begins to break.
I still hear your voice at night, calling out my name. Though we barely speak these days, some things never change. All the words we never said, hanging in the air. Sometimes I still reach for you, but you're never really there. Where the light still shines through the cracks we made, where the love still lives, though it's gone astray. Even when we're silent, even when we're far, there's a place inside where you still are. Should have held you closer, should have made you stay, should have said I'm sorry before you walked away. Now we're just strangers with a history, waging through the cracks we made, strangers through the